are being shot down by an F-22 U.S.
Yes,
warplane.
the Chinese spy balloon from last month.
The U.S. Navy recovered the debris from a 200-foot tall vessel to examine its capabilities and the potential intelligence it gathered.
Shenanigans. So this is all going on. Could have actually been a Chinese spy balloon or weather balloon, or it just could have been a weather balloon off course, or it could have been, put up in the sky by the powers that be, right here in American soil. We don't know. And then you have all these mysterious train derailments here in the past month in parts of Ohio, West Virginia, Alabama. Contaminating rivers and lakes, these bodies of water that affect the way people live right here on American soil.
Who is extremely well versed in both the Torah, which is the Old Testament, and the Talmud, which is the oral traditions handed down through generations by the Jews, and they started writing them. I want to say it was in the 1300s. I'm not sure about that, but
in other news, you have a Eurocentric Jewish rabbi amongst the other Yahudim. All due respect, all due love and respect amongst any fellow Torah observant, fellow commandment keeping Yehudi, or any fellow Orthodox Christian or fellow Muslim who is a fellow Torah observant or commandment keeper, according to accurate interpretations of both the Torah itself within the Bible, that is, accurate interpretations from the Bible to the Quran and so forth. We're speaking of true Islam as a way of life as opposed to Islamism. We're speaking of true fulfilled Judaism as a way of life as opposed to Judaism and schisms. But, some of the other Yahudim, not all, have some other ism and schisms, and I'm not here to judge. They say this man could be the Jewish Messiah amongst the postmodern day Eurocentric Yahudim, or amongst the other Jews. It could be Yanuka, one who is well reversed in the Torah, who's memorized the Torah from the same original Hebrew scriptures. It's hard to say. He could just be a Kabbalist, into deep Kabbalah and metaphysics. But they say he's performing miracles. They say he's performing miracles right there in the modern Israeli state of Israel, the modern Israeli Jewish state. And so it's hard to say, man. Just because a man or a fellow rabbi or prophet has a divine gift does not make him like Yeshua or Jesus Christ, the actual Mashiach or the true Messiah in the first advent. But we don't know. Could he be the anti-Messiah or antichrist? Many of these other modern day Protestant Christians are saying so. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon just yet, but I would suggest, or highly suggest, to keep your eyes open and pray. But mind you, the spirit of Antichrist or the spirit of anti-Messiah is the spirit of Hasatan. So even your politicians, celebrities, so-called Pope in the Vatican or Vatican has that same spirit of Antichrist. So to say that one person is the anti-Messiah, we need to do more time meditating. Now, I'm not saying that he's not. At the same time, I'm not saying that anybody is not, like a particular individual antichrist. But mind you, we have Caesar Borgia, the spirit of Antichrist going on. We have other corrupt nations and governments and wicked empires from the far ends of the earth. Nation fight against nation. Any corrupt government or empire from the far ends of the earth, whether communist or so-called capitalist, is a corrupt empire. of the one beast system, that one world beast system.
As of 2021,
At the same time, you have evil against evil, nation fight against the nation.
plans for even
Nothing
more
new.
in the future.
led by three countries: Russia, China, and Iran. The three most sanctioned countries in
Prophecy
the world. They
lining
seem to
up.
have formed a rather informal alliance of convenience.
But then you have all the shenanigans right here on American soil. The chemtrails, the propaganda, things that have plagued society in the past 10 to 15, 20 plus years, leading up to that ultimate final day of destruction and prophecy. In better news of prophecy, you have the other fellow elect Rastafari mansions, the Bobo Ashante, acknowledging fulfillment of prophecy within the cosmos.
You see, family, the heavens declare the glory of God. The firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day utter its speech, family. There's no book nobody can pull that is greater than the heavens. Not even Kemetic hieroglyphs can compare. Now that's where it comes from. That is where it's coming from. And maybe I'm expressing that with just a little passion because, I understand that
These other mansions are full of elect Rastafari, this fellow fulfilled Israelites, Nazarites, Nazarene, True Beta Christian, to connect the dots of the Moorish roots, the Kemetic roots, and the original Ethiopian Hebrew Israelite roots, according to the Bible. Shabbat Shalom, Samba Salam, Sabbath peace to each and every one. Yai, Selassie, Adonai, Yeshua, Hamashiach, the true Messiah, the true Christos has come to His Majesty, both in the first and second advent as the true Mashiach. So many of I and I will stay focused on Jah Kingdom. Yes, we have Purim this past week, the Feast of Purim, regarding the book of Esther within the Bible, within Jah Word and Truth, and then we have Pesach or Pascha approaching in the resurrection season. Yes,